This is the BroDay Pod.
Hey guys, it's Gabe again from the editing universe. Just to let you guys know, this episode, there's a lot of clapping in there. The reason I do it is because I use that to sync up the audio and the video files together. A bit of backstage know-how for you. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know before the episode starts. And back to the podcast.
Hello and welcome to the NoPlanB BroDay podcast. My name is Gabriel, bro.
My name is Trent O'Day, and we're BroDay. This is episode 2, isn't it?
This is episode 2, Trent. Now, I've got a question for you, bro.
Go for it.
Why is it called NoPlanB?
Because we just don't have time for a plan B. It's plan A or nothing.
It's plan A or nothing.
Plan A or nothing. If there's no plan A, if plan A doesn't work, content on the street.
If plan A ends us up on the street,
Yep.
we're producing content on the street.
Wrestling on the street.
Exactly right.
In fresh gear.
In fresh gear. In fresh gear, as per.
You'll find out why later.
They will. Very good. I didn't know where that was going. I was like, we just always wear fresh gear, but we do, and there's now a reason for it as well. I've got another question for you, Trent.
Go for it.
As always, bread or cheese?
It's always going to be cheese. We don't have to talk about it for very long. It's cheese. You're wrong that you think it's bread. It's wrong,
bread.
wrong. It's cheese all the time. Let's go.
It's bread, bro.
Nope.
It's 100% bread.
At me if you're bread and I will shut you down.
At me if you're bread and I will gas you up. I will gas you up huge, bro. Now, us bread brothers, bread sisters, we've got to get together,
Get around
bro.
a cheese, fam.
Get around the cheese, fam?
Cheese, fam.
Nah, bro. Bread is superior. It is the winner.
Just start the segment. Just start the segment.
This is you're not coming over to bread, are you?
Never.
Eventually.
No one's coming over to bread.
You will, bro.
No one's even with you.
What do you mean no one's
alone,
with me?
You're alone on bread.
Everyone's with me.
It's cheese, bro.
No.
Cheese.
Tell everyone why it's cheese while I try and find my papers for this next segment.
You're so see, this is what bread gets you. This is a diet of bread produces mayhem and chaos, and this is what you bread people. This is what you enjoy. Him.
I'm back. What'd you say?
No, nothing.
I could hear you. I had the headphones on. It wasn't that far. All right. Segment 1
Oof.
of episode 2.
Let's do it.
So, Trent, this is a Reddit rundown.
Oof.
I know. Oof. Big
I don't
oof.
spend time on Reddit, but
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what Reddit has for me.
So, the way this will run,
Go for it.
I'll just give you a couple shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts.
That's what it says. That's what it's called. Shower thoughts.
Okay.
I was scraping the bottom of the barrel for some content with this one.
In episode 2.
Episode 2, bro.
Ugh.
You have no, I had another one planned, which was going to be called Pump or Dump, right? And it would have been reviewing our previous segments and going, do we pump it or do we dump it? And going through the past 3 segments we've had and then saying, oh, this was good, let's pump it and we'll come back to it. Brother, I had nothing.
Yeah, our careers are going to be very short in the podcast world.
Nah, we'll be right.
You'll be fine.
Hey, like we said, there's no plan
There's
B.
no plan B.
There's
Yeah,
no plan B.
We've only got to get content.
Exactly. We'll end up doing this on the street.
Easy.
All right. Shower thoughts.
Go for it.
12 years aged whiskey sounds better than whiskey from 2009.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely, it does.
It's all in the delivery. It's all in marketing.
Yeah, but see, that's because I think 2009 is still like 4 years ago.
It feels
It's
like
2021. If you said to me, if you said to me, oh yeah, this happened like a few years ago, I track back to 2009.
Yeah. Someone goes, I was born in 2009. Your mind goes, oh yeah, they're about to start primary school.
Sure. Meanwhile, they're what? 12. They're about to start high
Is it
school.
the whiskey? 12-year whiskey?
Yeah, right.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, I don't
Stay
retain
with me.
information. I
Oh,
react to
good.
it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, but that's only because I can't let the 2000s
To
go.
wonder how not enough Braille is on dog food, considering most of the blind or seeing impaired have seeing eye dogs.
Yo, what?
I know, right?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Surely.
I know.
No, but no, I know where that is.
Go on then.
Because the dogs tell them where it is.
They just
They don't need the braille. Yeah,
no.
the dogs know what they're eating.
Yeah.
So the dogs don't. The braille doesn't need to be on there because
They just get the canned version.
I assume the owner just goes food. I don't know why they're skippy. Food, and then the dogs just take them to the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the braille doesn't need to be on there.
Yeah, right.
And plus, the dog gets to choose.
Like, yeah.
If the dog
Pick the
wants
high-end
bougie
one.
food, what's the blind guy gonna do?
The dog wants bougie food.
Yeah.
What's bougie?
Like expensive.
That's what bougie is.
You know what bougie is. Don't come with that energy for the podcast. You know what bougie is.
Let's believe I come with that energy for the podcast.
You know what you know
I
what bougie
do.
is.
All right. That was shower thoughts.
Two. You had two?
I said couple. Track back, watch it back, listen to it back. I said a couple. That's a couple.
What's one thought you have in the shower regularly?
I beg your pardon?
Keep it PG for the
I
podcast.
do very beg your pardon.
Do you have arguments in the shower with yourself?
100%.
Do you win them?
Yeah.
I give myself a hope spot.
You,
I give where they think they're gonna win.
who's they?
The person I'm arguing with
Okay.
in the shower.
Have you argued with me?
In the
That's
shower?
Weird. No, like hypothetically. Have you had your hypothetical argument against hypothetical
No,
me?
it's always people that
Yeah, 'cause
I
we're boys.
yeah, we're boys.
Yeah, we're boys.
It's always people.
For the audio listeners, we just fist
We just
bumped
fist
them.
bump massive. It's always like arguments that I had like 6 to 7 years ago
Years.
that I've had
Bro,
proper
you're
time to
festering.
tear. Yeah, I know
That's
it's
festering,
toxic
dude.
to tear
Talk about
down.
things, man. I'm here, bro. okay.
So I have those arguments in the shower,
Yeah.
right? And I give them like so they'll say the thing that they originally said that heated me,
Yeah.
and I'll act like I did when it happened,
Yeah.
and they'll sort of like get up in my head and they won. They feel like they won.
Yeah.
And then I come back with the ripping comeback and
Yeah,
destroy
yeah.
them in the shower.
Just,
and I'm full animated. Like
Tear them down.
tear them down.
That's it.
I'm yelling. I'm facially animating.
So for any mothers of young teenage boys that are worried about long showers, this is what we're doing in those long showers. We're recreating
Arguments that we lost
arguments
5 years ago.
Yeah, the arguments that we lost, and we're coming back. We're probably arguing against you, to be honest.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
looking back,
absolutely.
we're like, don't let me go to that party, or do you? Yeah,
Nah, my mum was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm sure I argued with her once or twice.
that's fair. All right, I have this. This is one I want. This is going to be a little bit of a heart to heart, you know. So it's in the Ask Men segment of Reddit, and the question is pretty simple,
Okay.
but it can sort of go many different ways.
Sure.
What makes a good boyfriend or a good partner? What makes a good partner?
A good partner, because
Yeah.
obviously on the BroDay podcast, NoPlanB, we accept all relationships, shapes, sizes, and sexualities. So
Yeah.
whatever makes a good partner.
So as a hypothetical, right?
Sure.
So for a hypothetical, say you're talking to someone in like a heterosexual relationship.
Yeah.
What makes a good boyfriend for a girlfriend? Do you think? Because that's your experience, correct?
Yeah, that's my experience. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think if it makes a good boyfriend, it makes a good girlfriend. I think it like partnerships are all the same, realistically, as long as they're
Yeah.
built on the same things. I mean, how cliche is it to say like trust and honesty in that?
I mean, I guess cliches are cliches for a reason, right?
Yeah, right. Like, if you can't be honest with somebody that you're with, or you feel like you can't be honest, or you feel like you're being honest is hurting the relationship, then you're in the wrong place for sure. Like, there's no real way around that. It's
What do you
definitely
think
an
about-
honesty thing.
So what's your opinion on like quote unquote healthy jealousy?
Healthy jealousy?
Yeah. So stuff like, as an example, say you're out with your partner,
Sure.
and they get hit on by a complete random, and your partner lets it happen for a little bit, but then shuts them down. That's a minor example, right?
Nah.
Now what?
Nah, as in like that. Every relationship is unique, right? So
Yeah.
if you're in a relationship where that sort of thing is fine and like you've cleared that with your partner and that's all sweet, then you can go for your life. Like, I know what you're trying to get at, like healthy jealousy, where you're like, you're jealous of something that happens, but like it's good to be jealous that way because it means that you care, right? Those little
Yeah.
things, those little pangs of jealousy that come and go, but they cause no real strain in the relationship.
No, I'm thinking more on the other side, right? Where it's from her perspective. She goes, "I'll let it happen to make him jealous."
Oh no, I'm not about that.
Yeah.
Nah, don't try and
Don't
make me,
actively do it.
Don't
Yeah.
actively do it. You're my partner. Don't
Yeah.
don't.
We're
make
in
me
this
jealous.
together.
Yeah, we're in a relationship. You don't need to make me jealous.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's toxic, fam.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, 100% no.
Cool. Fair
Easy.
enough. Yeah,
Easy.
yeah, fair.
Sweet, is that it?
I guess so.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
What do I think makes a good partner?
Yeah, we got a couple of seconds. Wrap it up.
We are we firing shots, mate?
No, I just meant wrap up your segment.
Yeah, right.
Go.
Well, I mean, you sort of covered it, I guess. What makes a good partner is someone you're honest, someone that you can be vulnerable with, right?
100%. Yeah, that's
And be it, I guess, in terms of if you're going to be in a romantic relationship, you want to be vulnerable with them in a romantic sense. And then I guess the same would be for a best friend or for like in terms of a business or whatever. You'd want to be completely transparent. You don't want to be putting up a front and showing a different version of yourself or having to show a different version of yourself to your partner.
yeah, absolutely. Because
Right?
what's the point of being if you're not your real self, then they don't love you for you.
Exactly.
They don't want to be with you for you. They want to be with you for the person that you're fronting to be.
Exactly.
So no,
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Good segment, dude. Good
Thanks.
question.
Thanks.
I'll rate that.
All right, that wraps up. What was it called again? Reddit something or other.
Read a reviewer with a shower and fighting
That's it.
and love.
Reddit. Yep, we got it.
Shower love.
Smashed it.
Crushed it.
Segment 1. Oh, fist bump.
Radio.
Segment. Wait, we gotta get
do
the
clap.
thing in
Yeah, do the clap.
so I can edit. You don't edit. I'm the one that edits. There you go. Behind the scenes, everyone. Gabriel is the one that edits.
And he won't shut up about it.
Yeah, righto.
Do you want to step into a universe, Gabriel?
To be fair, that is
That's
true.
the gimmick.
I do not shut up about it. Yeah, that is the gimmick.
That's the gimmick. Do you want to step into a universe?
Let's go.
All right, let's go into the universe of
Yes.
superheroes.
Go.
Do you like
that away from the mic, everyone?
Do you like superheroes?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, you watch a lot of the Marvel stuff.
Ish.
Ish?
When I get you know what? On average, I get through about 60 to 80% of every movie. I always, without fail, I am zonked. I pass out. I can never get through a movie.
Well, that's all right. This has nothing to do with those. So,
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
all right, I'm gonna give you three superheroes.
Three.
Three superheroes
Uno, dos, tres.
that you definitely couldn't beat in a fight,
Yeah?
and then you're gonna tell me how you could beat them in a fight.
All right, bring it.
Number one,
Bring it.
arm fall off boy.
Arm fall off, boy.
Arm fall off boy. These are real superheroes. Google them.
I can't. Wait, Google them?
Go and Google them or search them or whatever it is. Bing them. You Bing, don't you?
No.
You disgust me. Arm fall off boy. You know what he does?
Go on then.
He rips his arm off and beats people with it, and you couldn't beat him in a fight.
How big is he?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
If he's an average
Regular,
bloke,
yeah, average size
sized
dude.
bloke?
Yeah, he could beat you.
he could beat me?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, 100%.
No way, bro.
He's got reach on you.
He's got one arm.
No, he's got one arm holding his other arm. He's got reach.
I'll just pivot to one side. I'll pivot to if he rips his left off and is holding it with his right, so his left side is completely like gone.
Yeah.
I'll just pivot to that side, so he has to swing. He has to
He has more velocity that way.
Big
He hits you in
swing.
the head, you're done.
No, because it's a bigger swing. I can see it and I duck it. Whoosk.
And if he knows the duck's
See you
coming and he
later.
swings down,
That's not how a
this
duck
is Mortal
works, bro.
Kombat strats, man.
No,
you're
duck
done,
works.
bro.
It's weird.
He'll just kick you.
So what's the point of him having one arm?
I don't know, but he's not my superhero.
Nah, bro. Pass through. I'm under. Pass through waist lock. Straight
German.
into a single, a half. Half Nelson.
Yeah, half
Because I
Nelson.
can't go full Nelson.
Yeah, he can't go full. He's got an arm. Yeah,
Into a half Nelson. Swing him around. Choke. Gone. Done. Easy.
no,
Easy, bro. Have you seen me wrestle?
he beats the hell out of you.
No
man.
way.
with his own arm.
Nah, I'm not
That's
having
the
it.
disrespect.
Nah, bro, he's not. No, he's not. I don't care. He's not. How? Tell me how.
Anyone who listens to this, all I want you to do is at me on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or wherever you can, and
Yeah.
just tell me whether or not this guy could beat
Nah,
arm
bro.
fall off boy
Can
in a
you?
fight. Huh?
Can you?
Absolutely.
You can and I can't.
Yeah, I'd rip his arm off and beat him with it.
No, but,
100%.
no way.
Ah, man,
that's
easy.
not a thing.
My fingers are in his eyes. He's done, fam.
Oh, that's all you ever do for anything. We've talked about this off air. How you said you could beat a bear or something.
I could definitely
You
beat a bear in a
said-
fight.
You can't beat a
Could beat
bear
a bear in a fight. Anyway,
You can't beat a bear in a fight. I
Superhero
can beat a guy
2,
with
we're
one
moving
arm.
on.
I can beat a guy with one arm.
Superhero 2,
Yeah.
Doorman.
Okay.
He can teleport people anywhere in the world As long as it's in the next room.
Wait, he can teleport people to the next room?
No, anywhere in the world, as long as it's in the next room.
Wait, I'm confused by that. He can teleport people anywhere in the world.
As long as it's in the next room. And you couldn't beat him in a fight.
Wait, as long as it's in next. What's in the next room?
Where he's going.
So he just teleports people to the next room.
Yeah, and you couldn't beat him in a fight. He wins every time.
How? How does he beat me? Exhaustion?
Yeah,
I can't
100%.
get there?
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Because you have to go through the door. He doesn't have
can't-
to. Because he just goes to the next room.
It's just annoying.
Exactly.
So who's he teleporting? Me?
Yeah, no, him.
So he's
He
going,
can go. Yeah, he can go too.
He can go to the.
I assume.
What do you mean you assume?
I've got a sentence written on my phone, bro. I have no idea.
You've made up. You've made this up.
I haven't made this up. Go and Bing it.
You know
go
what?
And go ask Jeeves it.
Put a callback. Ask Jeeves. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to think this up, could you? You got the creativity of a.
I book all of our matches.
It's ironic.
Doorman, you can't beat him.
You can't. You're a dud. No.
You can't beat him. I could.
What is this? Oh, all right, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what you'll do. You get in close, gouge his eyes out, can't teleport. Go on. That's what I'd do.
No, that's stupid.
Why?
He'd just teleport away.
What would you do then?
I'd take him to an outhouse.
Yo, I didn't know you could set it. That's good. That's really smart. I'll do the same thing.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
That's taken. He's learnt from that.
I think it was a single room at house.
You can't do that. I just
Why?
did that.
Yours is at our house.
You lose, I win. You lose, I win. Next
I
one.
win that one too.
No, you didn't.
If it's an average bloke, all right. He's an average bloke, and he can teleport. You're not beating him.
I just told you how I do
You're
it.
not beating him.
Superhero 3, Skate Man.
Skate Man.
Yep.
Go on.
He fights crime on roller skates, and you couldn't beat him in a fight.
Yeah, I could.
How?
Get a stick. Just use a stick.
Roller skates don't have spokes, bro. What are you going to do with it?
I'll still use a stick. I can still hit him with a stick.
Oh, you're going to beat him with a stick. It's got nothing to do with incapacitating the roller skates.
When he's like sliding and gliding and everything, I'll stick in between the legs like the bikes. You know, in Big Daddy. With
Yeah,
Adam
I just
Sandler,
said that it have
where
spokes.
His legs. I'll put him between his legs, and and away he goes.
I don't know. How big is this stick? Are you throwing it at him?
Big enough.
At that point, just throw the stick at his head.
If he gets close, nah, bro, you want to drop him. His advantage is movement.
Are you
His
telling
advantage
me
is
that if
movement.
you threw a log, if someone threw a log at you on roller skates, you wouldn't go down?
Of course I would.
Exactly. So aim for his head.
Nah, bro, you can duck. Why do you not think people can duck? People are allowed to duck, bro. People can duck.
So
Like in the first fight,
it's a strategy of a child.
I'll make one arm if he's ducking. Ducking is the
It's
strategy,
of a child.
Bro, boxers get taught this head movement. Boom, boom, boom. I'll do it with
Then
the
why
mic.
do they get knocked out so
Look,
much?
I'll do it with the mic. I'll do it with the mic, so you can hear me go back and forth. I'm doing it with the mic. I'm going back and forth. Head movement. The only reason I'm restricted is because of the cable.
Why do they get knocked out so much?
Who?
Boxers. Ducking
Because the other
doesn't
blokes
work.
on rollerblades?
Blocking doesn't work.
Hey,
But ducking doesn't work.
bro, it helps. What would you do then? Go on then. I'd trip him. That's what I'm telling you. I'm tripping him, and then I'm on top of him. Bang, choker. Half Nelson. I'll flex. I don't need a full Nelson.
Okay.
Half Nelson.
You want to know how I beat him?
No.
Okay. That was the
That's the end of
segment,
the
everyone.
Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting this. I remember it before, but I don't now. Next up is I got no sting for this one. Depending on how I'm feeling, I might edit one in now. So
He didn't record a sting.
I'm gonna have to now because you said that. Fun fact / story of the day.
Sure.
So
I say that a lot, by the way. If you
what?
go back and listen to all the podcasts, either go with sure or go for it. I'm going to stop doing that now. It's 2 podcasts in. I've already developed a habit.
nice bit of self-coaching for everyone.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bit vulnerable there.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for being vulnerable, man. It's all good. We're all here. We're all friends.
Continue with your
We're all
fun fact
BroDay
of the day.
friends. The President of the United States,
Donald
Mr.
Trump. Nope. Joe Biden.
Nearly. Theodore Roosevelt from 1902.
Oh, yeah, he was a while
So
ago.
this is the story, right?
Oh, okay.
While he was president, right? Mm-hmm. He went out hunting with the boys. He was like, boys, hunt, hunt, hunt. That's what it was at the time.
I assume that's how they talked back then as well.
Of course.
Yeah, it was the lads chat.
Verbatim. It's the lads chat. It's verbatim, man.
Yeah.
So they were like, oi, lads, let's go hunting. Nah, you won't. Yeah, gone then. So Big Theo's like, let's go. They all go out. All the boys are like, us, 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 us.
That was a gun.
That was a gun. Bang, bang.
That was better.
Get a bear, get a deer, get a rabbit, get a roadrunner. If you're get a coyote.
If you're a coyote.
Get the both of them. Get a Acme box.
Yep.
As the three of those are all hanging out near each other. Then Big Theo, he's like, boys, I caught nothing. And so Theo's little, he's part of his entourage. He's number 2. He's junior. He's the junior vice president.
Squire.
He's Squire. He's Squire from 1902. They had Squires? I don't think they had
No,
Squires.
I don't think they had Squires. I'm pretty sure.
There's a name for it. But anyway, his little subordinate goes, oi, Russ, the boys aren't looking. Check it out. I caught this bear. Okay, he's over here. I got him close and I gouged his eyes. And I got him. I tied him up. I gave him a little left, right, good night. Bang, bang. See you later, chief. Gave him a, hey, here you going, father.
He was rolling. He was on roller skates.
He was like, yeah, threw a stick, gone. So he's tied him up, tied the bear up, and he's gone, come over, give him a little pew pew with the laser, with the gun,
No,
and, then
laser
say,
was right.
and say you've caught him. So the president goes, I'm not spending any time on it. No, he goes, I'm not doing that. That's not part of the sport of hunting. Let him go. I want, this is actual factual. Actual factual. Cool. This is,
I think we found the name of the segment.
we have. I'll have to do a sting now and call it actual
factual, yeah.
So,
Which you'll have already heard if you're listening to this.
yeah, so this is all dead. Anyway, he goes, look, because you've beaten him up and everything, put him out of his misery. You shoot him, you take him home. So his squire took him home. That story made it to the newspapers, right? So the newspapers, they drew up a comic of that event. There was a toy factory that saw that comic and saw the bear in that comic. And they go, oi, brus, Mr. Drawer, come over. And he goes, yeah, what you want? And then they're like, make a bear out of the bear. We want to do it. And he goes, all right. So he draws it. And Trent. What's a nickname? What's a nickname for Theodore? Trent.
Rex.
Close.
Bronson.
Nearly.
Thaddeus.
That's where we got... No, Teddy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Teddy.
Sorry, yeah.
Teddy Bear.
Yep,
it was
I got
originally
it.
called Teddy's Bear because it's Theodore's bear. Which, by the way, this is actual factual. He didn't like being called Teddy. He didn't
So
enjoy
they named a bear after it.
So they named a bear after
After
him.
an event
Yeah.
that he did.
That he did. And then the cartoon, and they had the little bear, and he had like the big round, almost Mickey Mouse ears. And they
Yeah.
were like, nah, oi, brus, that's money. That's money.
And he hated it.
He hated the nickname Teddy
Yeah.
privately.
And they named a bear after it.
They named a bear after it. And here we are, Teddy Bear. You don't believe me? Look it up. It is actual factual. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was actual factual.
Play this thing again.
Play the sting. Actual factual. Trent, you say it.
Actual factual.
No, say it. Say it.
Actual factual.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's fun.
All right. That's 2 claps. Damn it. It's going to be fun to edit. Done. Trent O'Day,
What's up, Gabriel?
I want to take you to a different universe.
Where are we going?
Because that's the gimmick.
That's the gimmick.
I want to go to the universe of cakes and baked goods.
Ooh, I know who we can talk to about that.
Oh, who can you talk to about that?
Baked by Marie. You heard of them?
I have heard of Baked by Marie.
Townsville, locally owned and operated, incredible family business. Do you know what they do?
Do tell us.
They sponsor this podcast and us.
Oh.
They sponsor BroDay. They sponsor QWA, Queensland Wrestling Alliance, and they are a fantastic addition to everything wrestling.
We've said this before and we'll say it again. My favorite day of the week, Thursday, because on Thursdays they do gluten-free Thursdays. So you like your baked goods, you can't do gluten. Normally you're like, I'll stay away from the bakery. That's you if you're gluten-free. You go, I'll stay away from the bakery, but
course.
Baked by Marie come up with the goods.
Perfect. And if you want to follow them, you can check them out, Baked by Marie on Facebook. You can see a whole bunch of their work. They are incredible. And we thank them again for sponsoring this podcast, and hopefully they can keep sponsoring us in the future. All right, Gabriel.
Damn it. Wait, shush. There's got to be quiet. This is too much of a thing now.
Yeah. All right, Gabriel.
Yes,
would you like to
sir.
step into your universe because
I
it's a
am
gimmick?
ready
It's the gimmick.
to step into a universe because it's the gimmick.
The gimmick. All right, we're going to step into a universe where we give mostly bad advice to people who ask mostly bad questions.
Yeah, sick. Rate this.
Yeah, right.
I do that anyway.
So I honestly went on.
Stuck your chin, kid. You'll be right. Just count the lights.
I searched the internet. I asked Jeeves some of the.
You asked Jeeves.
I asked Jeeves.
What did he say? Is he still alive? Old Jeevesy boy? He's struggling, isn't he?
Someone please get on Instagram and tell me, or Twitter, and someone tell me if Ask Jeeves is still up.
Yeah, let us both know. At O'Day QWA, which is your boy, Trent O'Day.
That's
and
me.
at The Real Gabe Bro. Let us know on Instagram, on Twitter, if Ask Jeeves is a thing.
It's still. It's definitely not.
Definitely not.
Anyway, I asked Jeeves about just some people who needed advice because
Yep.
I thought we'd be qualified to give that.
Of course.
What I got was some really awful questions, and you're going to give some really awful advice. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Sweet. Perfect. Some of these are bad questions, but some of them worse than others.
Yeah.
Question number 1. How do you make friends as an adult?
Ooh. And you want bad advice.
No. I just found it was a weird question. I
do you
actually
make-
like this question.
How do you make friends? I don't know
Yeah,
how
I like
to-
that. How do you make friends as an adult?
So do you want me to give you bad advice or do you want me to give
No,
genuine
just
advice?
give genuine advice for
Genuine
that one.
advice. Right. This is going to be this is all genuine advice
Yeah.
and just because
This is.
this is right. What was it again? Say, how do you make
friends as an adult?
as an adult? So with us, because our history is that we were into sport and more athletic uses of our time.
Sure.
That's an easy way in, is to join a sport club that you like. Say if you like soccer or footy or AFL or rugby or whatever it is, netball, basketball, wrestling, pick your sport, jump in. And more often than not, because people at that association always need people to come in, right? You always need fresh talent, someone new to come in. They'll always be around you. They'll always get around you and support, right?
Yeah.
And that is a nice, easy way to get in and try and make friends. Make friends as an adult. There's that, or there's work. Trying to be friendly at work, man.
Yeah.
I know it's hard.
It's
but
hard, man.
And
We're
again,
making friends at work. Like I've made good friends at work, but I wouldn't say they were friends. I don't know. It's weird. Work friends are. You've got to really find some special people to click with outside of work. Some people do, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's easy just because depending on your
Helps
work.
when you love your job too.
If it helps when you do love your job, and it helps if you spend a lot of time with that person.
Yeah.
With whoever it is. If you're there all day, I don't know, at 8 to 4 or something, and you just the two of you are sat there across from each other, and then it's easy to just build a rapport because of sheer time that you're hanging around.
Yeah, 100%.
So work is one, depending on work. My first bet is sport.
Yeah.
Go for a sport club.
Classes at the gym. I went to gym for a long time.
Yeah, that's
and
a shout. That's a great shout.
I did classes.
Yeah.
And I always found that like when you're in a class with people doing gym work, they're normally pretty receptive. If you go to the same class, the same time slot every time, they tend to be pretty friendly.
Yeah.
You can create friends like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the biggest thing for making friends as an adult is you have to really go out of your way because a lot of people are set in their friend groups already. You
Yeah,
have to go out of
100%.
your way to attempt to try and get into people's friend groups.
Yeah,
you have to
exactly
be ready for a
right.
lot of shutdowns.
Yeah, exactly.
Question two. Question two. This is where some of the worst questions get in badder. Some of the
Okay.
worst questions come in. Can we fall asleep anytime we want, and how?
Can we fall asleep anytime we want?
And how?
And how? Apparently there's that Navy thing where it's like if you... Again, I saw this on TikTok. So this is like a proper trust me, bro
Yeah.
kind of thing. But apparently if you lay down, don't move, eyes closed, and you don't move for, I think it's 8 or 12 minutes, your body will just go, all right, sleep. And just sort of drift you into sleep a lot quicker. That's what I read, apparently. I don't know how legit it is.
I can see
Please,
that being right.
everyone at home, I want you to fact check this.
I could see that being real.
If you're listening to this or watching this, I'll be honest, you're probably not going to fact check this bit, but
Hey, if you're in the Navy, let us know.
Exactly.
Question 3.
What would you do?
Huh?
What would you do? What's your response?
Can we fall asleep anytime we want, and how?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, great. That's that.
I want to fall asleep at work all the time. You can't. You can't fall asleep anytime we want. You can fall asleep when you should fall asleep.
Yeah, because I think it sort of comes and goes in waves. At least I find that.
And how? I play movies in my head. That's
See?
how I fall asleep.
Like I said in this episode, the Marvel, was this the episode where we mentioned Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Marvel thing. Bro, I can't get through a movie, man. I can't get through a movie.
Play a movie in your head.
And it's the same with like Vikings. We used to watch like me and some of the other boys. We'd watch Vikings and like, bro, I'd never get through an episode. I could never get through an episode. Zonked. Gone.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Sleep.
Question 3. Should I tell my manager?
Should I tell my manager?
Should I tell my manager?
Depends. Probably no.
Yeah, it's almost always no, isn't
Probably
it?
always no.
If you have to ask that question, it's almost definitely always no.
I've been a manager. We don't want to know. Don't tell us. We don't want to know.
If you're
Honestly,
a manager, can you let us know? Do you want to know?
No, yeah, don't let us know. I know already. I've been a manager. We don't want to know.
I've never been a manager, and I've never wanted to tell one.
Good. We'd work well together.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, man. We're as a manager, you have enough fires to put out. Sort it out yourself.
Yeah, don't tell the manager.
All right, don't tell.
Yeah, it's almost definitely always no. Last question. What would be the pros and cons of getting a moped? I'm pretty sure it fits my needs, but I don't want to overlook anything.
A moped.
A moped's like a scooter, right?
Bro,
like an electric.
yuck.
Pros and cons.
Why would you what are the pros?
It's small.
You want to die?
It's cheap.
You'll
What?
die.
On
You
a
get
moped?
where are you driving it? You're driving it with what? Bicycles? Driving it on the footpath?
Yeah, I guess.
Where are you driving? You're driving it with vehicles. Oi, by the way, this come up just now in my head.
Don't ever put a hard H in vehicles again.
Vehicles, right? If you're in a vehicle and you're in a car,
Yeah.
and another vehicle is a bus, right? And the bus is bussing, so the bus is going down, right?
Yeah.
The lane width is the same for a bus and a car, right? Stay with me, right? Is the same width for a bus and a car.
Sure.
In a bus, you can fit comfortably. Comfortably. 2 people either side and a laneway, right? In a car, you squeeze in, bro. You squeeze in to fit 2 people. You can't. No, you don't. You fit 3. You fit 1 and 1 and a laneway in the middle, and it's the same space.
Are you saying a car and bus are the same width?
Bro, they are covering the same width on a lane.
No, they aren't.
How is there that much difference of space though? That much difference of space.
Because the top of a car is curved, you donut.
going left and right, bro.
Yeah, but you can't fit more people standing up there because the top of the car is curved.
Bro, you have 2 seats
Yeah.
up against one window. You have 2 seats up against the other window, right?
Yeah.
2 seats on the left, 2 seats on the right. And you
The
can
space
get-
available in a bus is considerably wider than a car.
That's my point. It's considerably wider, yet the lane width is the same.
The lane width isn't the bit where you're fitting it. You're fitting it in the
You
vehicle.
just said it's wider, and you're telling me the width doesn't fit it?
A bus is wider than a car.
But they both fit in the width of a car lane, a bus lane. They fit in the same lane. You get me? That's my point.
Yeah, a tennis ball fits in a basketball hoop. What's your point? So does a basketball. And a basketball is considerably bigger than a tennis ball.
But it's obviously bigger. But if you
a bus is obviously... Have you seen a bus? You know what a bus is, don't you?
Yes. I'm telling you, I can't. It doesn't make sense. All right, I'm discombobulated. It doesn't make sense that a car fits 3 people across.
Yep.
3 people, right? Whereas a bus can fit 4 plus a lane. Where's that space? You tell me that much space difference between a car width and a bus width is enough for a person and a lane?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not having this.
Absolutely.
You know what this is again?
This is,
you know what this
is Gabriel not understanding how dimensions work.
No, this is logic. All right. I'm just telling you that you know what all right. I'm telling you that all of this is very, very, not very, it's quite notable to me, right? At this point, I
can see why you ran out of content at the start.
Right. I respect the engineers that designed a bus. There you go. Compared to a car. A car, you're being lazy, bro. You're being lazy for a car. You can clearly fit 5 people left to right, and you're going, nah, bugger it. I'm not having it. We just want 3. 3's enough. You're lazy.
Do you think
How long
about
have we
this
been
a
going?
lot? like way too long.
Go
But
show me, what's the timer? Tell us the timer.
32 minutes.
32. All right,
I gotta wrap this up
Yeah, we'll wrap it
anyway.
up there. Socials, I'm at The Real Gabe Bro on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
I'm at O'Day QWA on everything.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah, I might TikTok as well. Together, we're at BroDay Tag Team.
On Facebook.
On Facebook. That's been the podcast. No Plan B. Yeah.
Go wrestling.
Go wrestling. This episode of the BroDay podcast was brought to you by Baked by Marie.